All right, and we are back. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one's been a long time coming, and it's an absolute honor to sit down with the legend, Brogan Richards. Man, welcome to the podcast, my friend.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me on.
Listen, the honor's all mine. I remember when I first met you. Of course, I seen you on social media. I followed you for a while, but when I finally got to meet you at Cycle Jam, at first time we met, Cycle Jam at Road Atlanta, I think.
Sounds about right.
Yep, sounds about right. It threw me for a loop, to be honest with you, how tall you are, man. You are absolutely tall, but you remind me a lot of my other buddy, Logan Monk, which he's just as
Hmm.
tall as you,
Yes, sir.
right? So I
I think he's
love
got me about an inch. Yeah, he's up there.
it, right? I love it. Listen, we got a lot to talk about, Brogan, and I want to begin like I always do, man. Where did the journey all begin on two wheels for you?
Just my dad growing up at the track. First memories of Jennings. Just all that. He was control riding. We lived in Jacksonville at the time. Just grew up there. Learned how to ride a dirt bike there. Got my first shot at a dog there. All of that.
All that good stuff. It's funny because I grew up in Jacksonville.
Hmm.
Yep, Orange Park South, man. Yeah, absolutely, man. I miss Florida. Can't wait to go back in March this year for the Daytona 200. Are you going?
I will not be, unfortunately. I think we're planning on Barber, Road Atlanta, and VIR this year.
Dude, yes. So I'll see you at Atlanta in VR for
Yes,
sure,
sir.
110%. So listen, growing up, getting your first dirt bike, right? Learning how to ride, those are memories that you'll never forget, right? Same thing when you first put on that leather suit, you feel invincible like you're Superman, right? First time you drug your knee right on the ground, all that good stuff. So, growing up, obviously your dad was into bikes. That's how you got into it.
Yes, sir.
Getting dirt bikes, riding dirt bikes. Is that was something you was serious about at a young age? Like, did you have that bug, or was it just something that was just fun to do?
Oh yeah, I think so. Just watching my dad do it. I believe 11th birthday is when I got CRF 70. So started off road just through friends lot, Jennings, all that. Just worked my way up from there. But just right as soon as I got on it, I knew it. I knew before I got on it. Just watching him.
I love it, man. I love it. So, how did the whole road racing thing start with you?
Um, I remember my first weekend was at Barber. It just my parents woke me up and they're like, "Hey, you want to get on the bike?" It was a complete surprise. I remember that I hopped on a CRF 100 in the We Are Minis class. That
I
was
love it.
about probably a year or two after riding single track through the woods. Finally hopped on the asphalt.
So, growing up riding dirt bikes, and now obviously you're road racing. But at the time when you first transitioned to road racing, did you realize how much the off road helped you?
I did not. It took me a few runoffs. So once I got on the bigger bikes for sure, not like the CRF 100, the Grom, I didn't feel like much translation, maybe a little bit on the 250. But from there on out, I realized like even just running off simple stuff like that. Because when I ran off a good bit more than I probably should have.
Hey, that's part of learning, though,
Right, right. And then
right?
now on the bigger bikes, the 660, just sliding the rear, it's very, very similar. Very
Yeah,
helpful.
yeah. Well, it's muscle memory too, because when it happens, you know what to well, you hope to know what to expect. Let's just put it that way, right? You smile because you already know. So, but what got you in the asphalt from the dirt to begin with? Your parents?
Basically, yeah, just watching
Yeah,
my dad race, going to all the weir rounds and Little Tally and Barber. Those were the two main tracks I started at.
I love
Just
it, man.
yeah, just watching really.
Did you ever do any SFL Mini GP, or do you ride with them?
I did. I not more like a track day at NOLA when I don't know if they're still doing it at that kart track, but we went there once or twice, and that
Yeah,
was on a Grom. That was fun. NCR 100. That was good. I
I
think
love
that
the
was before that Barber round. Yeah.
I love the little mini bike racing. To me, it's like it's the most fun you're gonna have. Let's just be honest. It's the most fun you're gonna have on two wheels. You're out there with your boys. It's not serious. Well, it's always serious when you're out there with your boys on the track, right? We could say it's not, but absolutely it is. We
Right.
know this, right? They know this. So, but man, it's just elbows and shoulders, and it's just laughs and it's giggles. And yeah, we can still get hurt doing it, but who cares, right?
Yes,
We're
sir.
there to have fun. But the small bikes teach you so much when you get
Hmm.
on your bigger bike, it translates, even though
Yes,
you
sir.
don't think it really does, right?
Right. I agree.
Yeah, 110%. So, how do you train now?
Nah, it's hard. The closest track to me is still Jennings. I'm at FSU. So I can go out there. Last year I was control riding a good bit. I'm hoping to get back into it this year. But it's really just cycle jam last year, a few weir rounds. We didn't make GNF last year, but just weir when I can and Jennings control riding. Those are the two main practicing I can get.
I love it. So, you are currently in school right now,
Yes.
correct? I love it, man. Well, so tell everybody what you said FSU. So what are you doing in school?
I'm studying for chemical engineering. I'm a junior right now. Still got a year left. I got through my hard semester last semester, so I think I'm kind of coasting now.
I love it, dude.
Having fun.
Congratulations, Brogan. Let me ask you this. School's something it's serious, obviously, because it's something that you're going to do as a career, right? Obviously, you want to do motorcycle racing too as a career, but you got to have that. I call it the fallback plan that not a lot of people like to talk about, right? Because racers are like, what are you talking about? This is my fault. This is my A, B, C, and D plan.
Yeah.
But to think ahead like that's you're already ahead of the game.
Right. Yeah. My dad and I had that exact same conversation when I was graduating high school. Like, really, it was a choice, but it wasn't a choice. Like, I was going to college, and I agreed. I understood what he was saying, so I was definitely doing that.
Good, man, dude. I'm proud of you, man. That's good stuff. So let me ask you this, juggling school and road racing, is it hard for you to separate the two?
Not necessarily separate. I'm fortunate enough to have a motorcycle up here right on the street. Definitely helps with parking on campus. But I mean, it's like I'm just not road racing much at all. So it doesn't feel like it's tough to separate just because there isn't that much road racing. I wish there was more. But
Yeah.
hopefully after I graduate, have much more free time, get a good job.
We all want more racing, my friend. 100 times. I love it, bro. He's like, dude, we just want more right. Let's go, right? So street bike, dude. What are you riding on campus?
I have a Yamaha Bolt, a 950cc V-twin.
Love
It's
it.
pretty sweet. I pulled a picture. It's nice. I had a TW200 my first 2 years.
Big wheel.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then I also have a CRF 450 that I ride off-road through Apalachicola National Forest, just south of campus.
So my buddy had a 2011 KX 450, brings it over, did air filter, valve adjustment, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
My dad comes over. I got done with it, so I'm going to take it for a test ride, of course, before I call him and say, hey, it's done. Come get it. Took it around the block. He's like, dude, that thing is loud. I was like, dude, you got to ride this thing. Like, you won't believe how fast this thing is. He gets on that bike, comes back. He's like, dude, are you kidding me? I'm like, yeah, man, they're absolutely dirt bikes are a lot of fun. I grew up riding dirt bikes with my friends. That's where I got most of my injuries from, are from dirt bikes, but I love them, right? You can't help it. It's so much fun to ride. But dude, that 450s are just they're an animal.
Mm-hmm. That's my first time just unloaded off the trailer, right into the garage. First gear, just gave a little throttle, front wheel just came up. Whoa, it was not
No problem, right? Third gear is still not a problem. 110%. Yeah, they're freaking monsters, dude. Really is. So, dude, riding the Bolt, man, around, dude, it's absolutely amazing. You go out there and do burnouts and wheelies too, show off a little bit.
That thing's so heavy. It's like 600 pounds. I'm trying to, without like just dumping the clutch and killing it, trying to wheelie it, but not much.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. So listen, you're racing now, and it began for you back in the day, obviously. You want to make a career out of this? Is this something you want to do longevity?
I would love to. And if I continue to progress, the past 2 years, I've seen a lot of progression in myself. So if I continue on this path, then possibly. But I think I've seen it more like looking into the future as something I do on the side, not like have a real job, make money. Real job, have a job, make money, and then race in the free time as a hobby. But I'd love to get on the podium, make some money. That'd be awesome. We'll see.
You can do it, my friend. I mean, obviously, I've watched your progression too, and it's one thing I love is to catch future legends of the sport and just follow them and see how they progress and how fast they get. And you're looking really good out there, my friend. You can go far in this sport, as far as you want to go. So, with saying this, what's your aspirations? What do you want to achieve on two wheels? What's your goals?
Goals. I mean, I don't know if it's achievable. I'm hoping so. That's why I'm setting it as a goal to be on the podium, just in a Moto America class. That'd be awesome. And then bucket list kind of goal would be to race the TT and over an aisle. Man, that would be so much fun. I don't know how much my parents really like that goal. They probably not very approving of that, but that would be so much fun.
I love that you just said that, my friend. The TT is it is my favorite race of the year. It's I remember obviously growing up, I was in magazines all the time. Duke Video, if you guys old school remember Duke Video, right? I remember going to my buddy's house, his uncle was over there. He's like, man, you ever watch TT? I was like, I see it in a magazine, but I'd love to. So he got a video, VHS people back in the day, right? You remember the VCR, right? man, I was just glued to the TV for days. I was, and ended up ordering some, and then when they've kind of finally come available, watching them. It's watched every year. It's the most beautiful thing in the world to me, Brogan. I see it as the only difference between the real road races versus the circuit races,
Mhm.
right? What you do is I just see it as they feel comfortable racing, like truly racing in a confined space versus, me and you in this
Right.
wide open confined space with barriers and plenty of runoff and all that good stuff. Because you hear all the TT riders and the boys and the girls and everybody that do it, they go to club races and they race BSB and all this stuff, right?
Mhm.
But you take road racers, circuit racers such as yourself and other people, and they're like, absolutely not. I love it, but I'm not doing that because it's too dangerous, right? That's what they say. Is
Right.
I don't like that word. I don't like to use it at all when it refers to two wheels.
No room for error.
No, which is, dude, have you seen that?
What?
No room for error.
No, I don't think I have. Sorry.
I'm gonna send you the link, my friend.
Okay.
I'll say it's the TT. It's all about the TT. It's
Okay.
absolutely amazing, man. Yeah. Hopefully your parents be like, yes, let's go to the TT, right? What do you watch the TT? Obviously,
Yes, sir. Yeah, just mainly on YouTube clips after it happens, not live. But yeah.
so you can download TT Plus. It's a free app.
Okay.
And this year when it comes up, it's always my birthday month in May, right? I love it, dude. End of May. It's $25, bro. You get to watch all the races live, all the practices, all the qualifying, plus you can go back and watch all the past TT races too as well. So who's your favorite TT racer?
Probably Dunlop. And I saw he came to Daytona 200 this past year. I was watching him there. That was cool. But
Did you meet him?
no, I did not. I did not.
Why not?
I should have. I honestly didn't even think about it going up and like not interrupting, but going up and saying hi. I should have. That's a good point.
Bro. So yeah, I went up there and when I don't get what I want to say, shy a lot of times because I'm friends with so many people, right? But when I see Michael Dunlop, bro, same thing when I met Peter Hickman at 23 and BSB, right? I actually met Peter at his workshop. They had just moved, right? Called up, said, hey, I want to come see you guys. They're like, yeah, come on, blah, blah, blah. They were actually waiting for me out in the parking lot. This guy come out. I forget his name. I'm sorry. I forgot your name. They didn't tell me he was inside. As soon as I walked in the door, there's Peter Hickman next to his winning bike. And I just bowed down. Boom,
Oh, yeah.
straight up on the ground, right? Like I'm in the presence of greatness right now. Super cool guy. Same thing. Michael Dunlop, dude. I was super nervous. I was like, oh my God, there's Michael Dunlop. Are you kidding me right now? Like, yeah, dude, super cool dude, man. Chill. Same thing when I met Keanu Reeves, bro. It was just such a surreal experience, man. But the TT, man, parents, come on, let's go. I'm with it, right? Yeah.
That'd be bucket list for
Listen,
sure.
but I can actually make that happen for you. I can put you in contact with the right people and
Okay. Let's do it. Let's make it
get you all
happen.
the information you need to what you
Yes,
need to
sir.
do to make it happen. So we'll sorry, Travis. Look, Travis says, senior man, let's go. Yeah. And then we got Robert Maxwell. What's up, my man? He said, let's go. And then Khalil, what is going on, my man? He said, what up, guys?
Straight up.
Hyper naked in the house.
Sir.
Robert Maxwell says, KYT killing it. KYT's a gray helmet, man.
Oh yeah.
110%. Everybody knows making money in the motorsport industry is super ease.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah. Dude, so I just want to talk about the Isle of Man for a minute, man, because you there's very few of my friends I've ever had on here. Is like, I want to race the TT. I'm like,
Let's do it.
let's do it, man. So obviously Michael Dunlop, man, is granddad, because that's his nephew. Yeah, Joey, Uncle Joey, who's the most winningest TT rider ever. And then never dreamed of in our lifetime we'd see somebody come along and actually take the crown, which is absolutely amazing, right? Yeah. So listen, let's get back to racing. This year you're going to be on the Aprilia RS 660. When I seen you at when we met for the first time at the Ware Cycle Jam, was you on the Aprilia then?
Was not. We we were working on transmission. Then I was on a third gen for that cycle jam.
Okay.
Then we had when we talked at VIR, that was on the Aprilia. That was first time
Okay.
back.
That's right. That's right. So what's your favorite track you've been on?
Favorite probably Road Atlanta, just elevation. 10A, they can't beat 10A and 12 back to back. I can't beat that.
Beautiful track.
Right. Yeah. I'm probably most experienced at Barber, just first track, and been there every year, multiple times a year.
I love it. So what do you think your strongest aspect in racing is?
I'd say braking. I don't know. I mean, there's obviously definitely people out braking me, but I can definitely get off the bike more than I'm doing now. I could probably get on the gas earlier, but I feel like braking, just sitting up, letting the wind hit me a little bit taller, and then just going in deeper. I like passing people on the brakes. That's why my favorite's 10A, 12.
Yeah, it's a beautiful track. Never ridden it, but I go every year, and it's walk. I didn't walk it. I got a little electric scooter. I drive around ride around the whole track. It's yeah, I love the whole section. I think one of my favorite sections is coming out the back, going up over the bridge, and then coming down, and then going into the last corner down the front straightaway. It's watching people come down that straight, and then hard on the brakes. It goes left, right, and then getting on the gas, coming up the hill, and you hear them roll out or get on the rear brake at the same time to keep the front down, and a little bit on the gas, and then hard braking, and then just tuck it back into the right. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. It's a great spot to watch too.
Coming up the hill on one wheel and going down on the brakes on one wheel again. Just throw it in there.
Yeah, just dip it in there. There you go. And obviously, you are with Bison, right? So I'm big on telling all my friends and everybody, man, the value of having a custom suit. It's huge.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
It makes the biggest difference.
Yes sir. Going into my 4th year with them now, I've been 2 suits, about to be 3rd this year. They're awesome. They're awesome. I mean, I grew out of my first one pretty quick. I think that was half my fault, but I've crashed 6 times in Bison suit, not even a scratch.
He said, I outgrew. I imagine, Brogan. So let everybody know. How old are you, Brogan?
I'm 20. Turned 21 in May.
May. Dude, my birthday month, May when?
Sir, May 9th.
Dude, I'm the 18th.
Wow.
Let's go, man. We'll love it, dude. Taurus is in the house, dude. Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah. So you look forward to 2026. Do you have any goals set forth yourself? Obviously, you already said the podium, but there's got to be something else. Certain lap times.
Yeah. So going back to Barber, going back to VIR, I have not been to Road Atlanta on the Aprilia yet. So I'm really looking forward to that. But just continue to progress on lap times, Barber, VIR, and just progression overall and like placement. So first year I was struggling to qualify. Second year Moto America was qualifying, probably ending towards the back of the pack. This past year I was finishing almost like 17th, 15th area every time. So hopefully just consistently getting points every race this upcoming year. That's the attainable goal, I believe.
And you'll do it. And just to let everybody know, tell everybody who's exactly on your team.
Mm-hmm.
Who's on your team? Your dad.
Yep, there's the 2 of us, and we got Chris helping us out at Ghetto Customs. Brandon, Power Source Supply, he's helping us always.
Ghetto Customs in the house. Yeah, dude. Chris is the man. Chris Parrish. Yeah, let's go. Such an awesome dude. He's such a good. Him and his Beth. Yeah, man, and their dog. Right. Yeah.
Sure.
Love it, man. I love it, dude. So let me ask you this, dude. Who's your aspiration growing up in racing?
Probably Parrish. Just always, because even when my dad was racing, we'd pit with him, and now I'm pitting with him. But just going out, there was a time when I was still club racing at Barber, and I came in from practice and I was struggling, not really getting anywhere. This was on a 250, I think, a Ninja 250. I just sat down, had lunch with Parrish, and another friend, Keith Burris, and then magically after lunch, I was a second or 2 faster. So just listening to him, growing up, watching him, try and follow his lines if I can keep up.
It's such a mental game. Racing is, right? Life is too, just in general, but racing is mental, and this is a question I ask my buddies that race too, is some people are good at it, some people just aren't good at it at all, as far as separating friends to when you're on the track, right? You're not going to give any more room because you're on the track. I want to win, right? But then sometimes things get heated, right? Are you one of those guys that just friends with everybody in the paddock, or
There's no one. Yeah, there's no one that sticks out to me in the paddock as like not liking. No, sir. I mean,
yeah, I love it.
if I can catch up to Parrish and hold with them in a race, I'm gonna try and stick my nose in there, cut them off.
We're
But
coming for you, Paris. You hear it first. Let's go, and you'll get there, 100%.
oh yes, sir.
Dude, you will 110%. So since you've been racing, who's been your biggest challenger that's pushed you the most out on track?
Oh, the 2 years prior when I was on the third gen, it was always me and Eric Reed going back together. We were always, and Rodney Vest, the three of us were always just in the same pack going back and forth. And this past year, it was Ethan. I met him at Cycle Jam. We were tight, all three, and Separano's kid. The three of us, right? Yes, yeah. The three of us were going back and forth at Cycle Jam, and then we brought it to VIR, and we're pretty close to VIR. So that was this year. That was fun.
VR is my home track. It's like hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours, depending on traffic, because Danville traffic's rough sometimes. My favorite part of VIR, man, it's the most track I got my most laps on is man 7. I love turn 7.
Yeah.
Turn 7's that hard right going up the hill, that banking, man. It's just, oh my God, it's such a beautiful corner.
When you get it right, you can fly through there.
Bro, you feel it even push. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I guess the elevation, it's just such a fun. But the worst part for me at VR is turn 1.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Turn 1 for me, because it's a tricky corner. To me, it's one of the most tricky corners there because it's almost a double apex, not really a double apex, right? And there's many lines you could take in there. And really, if you mess that up, you mess up all the way up through 4, 5, and 6. I mean, it's hard. Right. VR is one of those tracks that if you don't connect all the dots, it's hard to make up time because there's nowhere to breathe. There's no room to sit up and take a deep breath like at Road Atlanta, right?
There's no strength. I was struggling with turn 1 as well. If the first few practice sessions, I was trying to do like 4 downshifts into 1. And I talked with some other guys. They're like, oh, I'm only doing 3. So I started only doing 3 and realized how fast I could really fly through there and dropped time just like that.
Because it's wider than you think it is.
Yeah, there's so much room coming out that you can get on it early, and it's good.
And it's deceptive at the same time because you approach it at freaking whatever your bike can do, right?
All you see is track going that way, so you can check up. But
and then when you enter it, you're like, dude, I could have broke like way. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what am I doing? I'm out here squinting around. Yeah, sure. Love it, man. I love it. So, obviously, let me ask you this: Is have you ever thought about staying in the sport after racing, like doing coaching or?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I have not thought about it, but I absolutely would be into that. Getting a little taste of it now, control riding, but I'd continue doing that forever. Free track days. It's awesome.
Who you doing control riding with?
Just for Jennings GP for the track whenever they have their own track days.
I love it, man. And let me ask you this. You're out there doing control riding. Do you get the same satisfaction of doing that and seeing people progress as you do racing yourself?
Yeah, if I'm there for Saturday, Sunday, and the same guy or girl stays Saturday, Sunday, and they're bumped up to intermediate class, like within a few sessions, maybe even expert if they can on Sunday, that'd be a cool feeling. Like if I taught them how to do it, but half that's them picking it up themselves. I'm not sure how much teaching I'm doing myself, but if they have questions or if I see something, I'll go talk to them. They'll come talk to me.
Love it, man. I love it. So let me ask you this: who's faster, you or your dad?
Oh, it's definitely me now. There was a grudge match. I think it was a Little Tally 2021, maybe 2020. I think it was Little Tally 2020 in August. We had a grudge match, both on Ninja 250s, like stock, same bike. It was good. I forget. I think we went 1-1 that day. That was good. But now that was the point, the tip-over point. It was always him faster. Then I surpassed him, and then magically he became crew chief. Really soon.
He said that magically he became crew chief. Travis says, "Come on, man." I love it, man. Oh my god. But that's part of the fun, part of the progression. That's also a proud dad moment too as well
Right.
when, son becomes faster than dad and then now he's learning from you, right?
Yeah, he's saying he's having as much fun now being crew chief and watching me go as much as he is having on track.
Absolutely. That's what it's about, man. The grassroots racing and the bond you and your dad have. And I say this to all the kids and their dads, even, you know, uh um Jeff Bobier and Cam, man. It's such a unique journey because there's not think of all the road races in the world. Think of the percentage of it. It's such minute, but that journey that you guys are having together is just something
Yes,
proper
sir.
mega, as I always say, right? It's the most beautiful journey of life. So let me ask you this: fast forward into the future, man. When you have kids, is that something you're going to get your kids to into as well as motorcycles?
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
Probably keep the same rules as no street bikes until college when they're still on their health insurance, but when they're out of the house, not in high school being dumb, but absolutely on the track. That'd be going to happen.
Let's be honest, man. It's hard not to be dumb sometimes on a street bike. We're just being honest, right? Let's just all be honest. It's we go out there and we ride wheelies and
Right.
speed. Like I always told my friends, I grew up old school proper. We had to, blip the throttle and clutch, the back shift and all that good stuff. We didn't have auto blippers or any of that.
Mhm.
But if I had launch control on my bikes back in the day, bro, I would either be dead or in jail all the time because every stoplight, stop sign I pulled up to, I'd be like, wham, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. It's too much fun, right? Too much fun. So, obviously, do you watch racing? You watch MotoGP, World Superbike, BSB, anything like that?
I mean, a little bit of World Superbike, and then MotoGP just pops up on my Instagram feed. But other than that, I'm probably watching TT the most.
There we go again with the TT, boy. Let's go. Yeah. Dude. So there's also on there, they have a series called Between the Hedges. You got to check out.
Okay, will do.
You can go to YouTube and watch
Okay.
it. I'm pretty sure right now for free.
Okay.
It's a whole documentary series about obviously the TT. It's to me, Travis, it's not the solos that are so unique. It's the monkeys and the sidecars that blow my mind. I'm like, y'all are just I don't know what's wrong with you guys. So have you ridden in a sidecar before?
I've not, no, sir.
Would that be a lot of fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I've seen them just hanging off there, dragging their whole body off. It's something.
Bro, that's just mental to me. Every time I see it, because you have no control.
All right, you are full trust in your driver. Just don't cut it a little too far left. Take your head off.
No control. We have Elitza. I hope I said your name right. Says B, love this.
That's my aunt.
Hello, aunt. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't murder your name. Sometimes I murder people's names.
It's all good.
Oh my god, the TT baby, let's go. So, dude, I'm excited, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't know how long it'll take to get there. Hopefully, probably get a solid job, save up a good bit. I can't imagine how much it costs to ship bikes over there and just entry and all of it.
Well, I told you I'm gonna put you in contact with the right people to make it happen for you.
Thank you.
So, and yeah, look, she says, "Hey guys, murdered it a little. Sorry, I'm. That's for you. I'm so sorry, but there it is. There we go. I got it happen. You should be able to do that too. It does other emojis too as well.
Okay.
But yeah, Brogan, listen, your future is so bright and so ahead of you, man. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to, especially on two wheels and with school. And I'm proud of you for doing that. Do you, as I always say, preparing for battle, is there anything certain you do? Like, are you superstitious? You got to put your left boot on before your right boot, or do you listen to music?
No music, nothing too superstitious. I mean, I'm probably putting everything on in the same order, but that's just happens, not like purposely thinking about it. Same nutrition before, like with special. My dad has this drink custom from Infinite that he drank when he did all his triathlons, Ironman, all that. I find it night and day difference drinking that before a 30-minute session or not. So I'm always drinking that before I go out.
I love it, man. Nutrition and being fit and eating the right diets, absolutely, you gotta do it,
Right. Yes, sir.
and plus you feel better when you do it, right? Don't get me wrong, I know you splurge every once in a while, we all do, but, it's good to eat clean and healthy. That's
Sure.
how I lost a I weighed 270 pounds. I was in a 40 waist. I'm in a 34 now, I weigh 197,
It's
all by
awesome.
changing my diet.
That's awesome.
Of course, exercise too as well, right? You gotta do that. You can't just you'll lose weight just by eating clean, but you gotta put in the work.
Right. Yes, sir.
You gotta put in the work.
Agree.
Absolutely. How do you come back from, like, a bad crash mentally?
Um, my last few wrecks have all been in the rain, so I just gotta figure the rain out. Honestly, I had one going into 10A, one going in the chicane and back of Barber. It's it's honestly reassuring. Just all the bison KYT, I just popped right up. The past three or four, I've just popped right up. Nothing, no broken bones, no scratches. So until that happens, knock on wood, it's fine. It's like it's reassuring that I can go hard and that'll be okay.
Yeah, racing in the rain is definitely different,
Mhm.
right? You feel like it's super sketch, but you learn how much grip you actually have out there on those rain tires because 'cause they're
Right,
absolutely fantastic.
right.
But it's still a different approach, different type of riding. Um,
Yeah, this is the first bike I've had with real electronics, real traction control. And I got a good taste of that at Virginia and qualifying too. Where I not only turned it up, learned how to use everything, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
what do you think about the electronics?
It's night and day coming from the SV. It has the auto blip, it has traction control. Those are the two main ones we use. I mean, a little bit of like where you can adjust the engine braking, which that's still trippy to me. But traction control in the rain, I think, is the biggest. Just
Yeah.
don't worry
Yeah.
about high siding as much.
Did it take you a minute to get used to the auto blip, or was it just natural? You're like, "Dude, this is the best thing ever."
So my first round on the Aprilia was, well, I guess Wera Barber in October of 24, and then I did Barber Daytona 25, and then VIR is when I forget who we were talking with. I think it was Ned Brown talking with him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it should have auto blip." And then we went through the settings, kind of looked up a manual and realized it actually had auto blip. And then went into race one, my first time using it. It was amazing. That was crazy on the downshifts. And that's when I figured out I only needed 3 downshifts into turn one. So those two combined it just took me up like 5 places.
I love it, man. I love it. How difficult was you to get I know you're still probably getting used to all the electronics on it and learning, all the traction control settings. Is it hard to trust the traction control?
The first few laps it was. So Virginia, well, when I crashed in Barber, I had the traction control only on 3, and I thought that was going to be too much, like 3 out of 7. And then I learned it was nothing as I slid the rear out in the chicane end of the weekend. But went into VIR qualifying 2 when it was wet, turned the traction control all the way up, and I could just go like this and just nothing out of the motor. It was just
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy, but no, I trust it. I trust it.
It's good because, is your dad learning how to use the engine brake and the traction control and all
Yeah,
that good
we're
stuff
both
too as
we're both in the
well?
same boat, yes, sir.
I love it, man. I love it. Learning what the squiggly lines mean and all that good stuff. Yeah, you're like, I
So
have no idea
much,
what that means.
so much in there.
Let's just adjust it and see what it does, right?
I love it. Like the cruise control on the left handbar. That's like the traction control adjustment up and down on the fly. So I was trying to do a little bit of that at VIR, like going in the corner, turn all the way up, and come back on the straight, turn all the way down to actually speed up, so the motor
Yeah.
doesn't cut out too much.
And that's something you got to train right here too. You're like, oh, I forget I got this button right here I can play with as I'm riding, right? So
Yeah, it's a whole nother thing to it.
it's a whole nother. It feels like riding for the first time, so to speak,
All right.
right? Because it's different. You're not used to doing. You're like, wait a minute, let me see what it does. So let's talk about engine braking for a minute, man. How wild is that?
It's still coming from the third gen. The Aprilia is a little bit less. I love engine braking. I want as much of it as I can get. I think we have the setting right in the middle on the Aprilia because 3 is a little too much and it slows you down slows me down mid corner a little too
Yeah.
much. But
Yeah.
it's love it. And I'm going back to my example of 10A, just as much as I can on the SV, just 3 downshifts, rev it all the way up, hard brake. It's good.
Let her eat. That's it, man. So I take it 10A is your favorite corner.
I think so. I think so, and I can still go deeper into it. 10A or 5 at Barber for
I've never
sure.
been to Barber. That's on my love to hit Barber this year.
Mhm. You
Been to
should.
Mid Ohio twice for the past 2 years. I'm gonna give up Mid Ohio just to go to Barber.
That's worth it. Won't
Yeah.
be just
I know that's what I hear. I want to go to the museum. Obviously, I'm gonna take all day and go to the museum and yeah, watch a bunch of good racing, hang out with all my friends, do some videos. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. It's yeah, I'm excited to hang out with you and your dad again. I will see you guys at Atlanta for
Mhm.
Moto America,
So,
obviously VIR, and then if you guys come out and do precision or as or anything like that, make sure you hit me up, Brogan. I'll meet you guys out there and we'll hang out. We'll do some live videos together and do some
yeah,
videos out there on the track and yeah,
yeah.
be a lot of fun. Me and your dad throw some burgers on the grill, Travis, right? Talk about how me and you are faster than Brogan and we're lying to ourselves, right? I love it, man. Oh my God. Brogan, listen, this has been a lot of fun, man. I want to kind of transition to the second part of the podcast before I let you go. Um, and pick your brain a little bit and see what you'd like to do away from two-wheel racing.
Yeah.
First question I want to ask you is tell us something that we don't know about you at all.
Um, it's not mentioned. I'm sure it could be guessed, but FSU club basketball and scout team, just practice player, but just basketball. Been doing that since second grade and all the above.
I love it, man. So who's your go-to basketball? Who's your favorite basketball player?
Oh, I like Dennis Rodman. I don't know. I don't think I play quite like him, but I was always diving on the ground in high school, rebounds, all that. So definitely him.
All in, baby. I grew up Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, right? He was my go-to. Bo Jackson. That's the whole reason why I'm a Raiders fan. People laugh at me when I say I'm a Raiders fan. Raiders suck. I'm like, yeah, I know, whatever. It is what it is, right? Even though, to be honest with you, I don't watch too much handball because that's what it is. It's not football. Real football is soccer, people. I watch football, so I do watch soccer more than anything.
Yeah.
But handball, I do watch the Super Bowl and a couple games here and there throughout the year. One of my best friends, he's a big Baltimore Ravens fan. Baltimore's like 4 hours from here. So when the Raiders come and we lose to Baltimore again, I'm gonna go out there and finally get to see my Raiders play live,
Yeah.
which is gonna be a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Love it, man. I love it. So, did you ever want to be a professional basketball player?
If that was in the book, yeah, I was always the biggest growing up, so was always playing the 5. Always had big skills, and then was growing at 6'5", and that's maybe the height of a guard in D1 and especially NBA. So I don't know if I started as a guard all the way up, maybe I'd have a shot. But was always playing big, and I'm not big enough for D1.
Yeah,
To be a center.
You
But that's awesome.
you was one of those kids in high school just dunking away, and everybody's like, white boys can jump. Look at Brogan out there. He's dunking away.
Nah, I barely got any in game. Now I've gotten better the past 2 years. Now that I've been here in college playing club. So I'm definitely dunking now way better than I was in high school.
Love it, man. I love it. Jeff says Bo knows. Yes, Bo does know. You remember those commercials? Bo knows. Love it, man. I love it. Yeah, dude, Jordan, then Kobe Bryant was always one of my favorites too. Kobe. He was just such a unique character in the sport, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you do for work? Do you work?
Yes, sir. So was working at the post office on campus for about 2 years. Left that, and now I'm working at the National High Magnetic Field Laboratory. You can think of it like an internship through engineering. Kind of, it's just good looking on a resume, good experience working in a lab. So maybe it's for research, not actual industry, but it's good. Keeps me busy.
She says, I promise he does not remember those commercials. Yeah, I know, but we do, right? That's yeah, we do for sure. Remember the original Gatorade and Gatorade gum, right? What happened to Gatorade gum? I know you don't know nothing about Gatorade. Used to make bubble gum. It was actually pretty good too.
I have to look into that. No, not.
Yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the days. Let me ask you this, dude. What is your all-time dream bike?
Dream bike? Probably Africa Twin, for sure.
My buddy's got one of those. He bought an automatic, right? So I'm gonna make fun of him real quick. He brought it. I was like, dude, that thing's sweet. I'm gonna take it for a spin. I jump on it. I'm like, where's the gear shift at? He's like, dude, this thing's automatic. I was like, dude, this is a moped. What are you talking about? I see no motor. So it's a moped, man. Let's go, right? Dude, beautiful bike though, man. They're sweet. Handle good power. They're just comfortable. It's something you can get on and ride the
Go.
floater on, right? Just go. Throw your girl in the back, your wife, put some bags on it, and just your dog somewhere, and let's go. 110%. Robert says orange flavored. That's right. That's right. Orange flavored Gatorade. Yeah, that was always my favorite. The lime was too tangy. Even though I love like real limes, it was just I don't know something in it. It was yeah, man, good stuff. My dream bike. It'd be hard to narrow it down. I'm in love with so many bikes. It'd be hard just to pick one. To be honest with you. Off the top of my head, Crichton 700, that rotary powered British bike. Dude, that thing's yeah. I seen a RCV 212 street bike when I went to see Peter Hickman and hung out with him at his shop. They had bike night that night, and the guy had one. It was
Nice.
bro, beautiful. I mean, it is a work of art. When you see it in real life and you look at the frame and the swing arm and just it's yeah, she's a beaut. She is a beauty for sure. So let me ask you this, man. Audiobooks. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, man. I'm actually currently listening to The Art of Racing in the Rain, which is a freaking proper mega movie. If you have not seen it yet or listened to the book or read it, I highly recommend it. I listen to any road racer that's got an audiobook. I've listened to them all. Obviously John McGinnis and all them, and Michael Dunlop's got one. They're absolutely amazing. But the one that I recommend the most to anybody when it comes to two-wheel racing is John Hopkins' Leathered.
Okay.
Bro, you got to listen to that book. It is absolutely amazing. He'll leave nothing hidden. Everything's out on the table. He talks about his addictions, the whole nine. And it's just, you feel the true honesty behind it, right?
Look into that.
Yeah. Do you listen to any audiobooks or read or?
No, I'm normally sick of reading after all the classes. But on long drives, I'll put on like YouTube in the background, just audio and whatever videos pop up. Normally somewhat informational, but no, I'll take a look into that. I never even thought about like road racing audiobooks podcasts.
Bro, John McGinnis, dude, Johnny Ray, dude, they all got one. Guy Martin, I got all of Guy Martin's books. Dude, I'll send you a bunch of book recommendations. You can just I listen to them on Apple Books. I don't know if you've got Android or Apple. So yeah, just go to Apple Books and put in Michael Dunlop. It'll pop up. No, yeah, Johnny Ray. It's yeah, absolutely, man. Let me ask you this: what's your worst habit?
Worst habit? Maybe staying up late when I know I have to get up early in the morning, and then I just shoot myself the next day. Like no point doing that. Now I'm just tired. Maybe I can be off my phone a little bit. Like I'm on it too much. You definitely set that down.
Yeah, that's phone. I'm a slave to social media and the phone, obviously, right? Because of the podcast and all that. It's yeah, I tend to put it down at times and just completely just leave it somewhere and like whatever. I don't care who's calling, whatever. I just want to get away, right, from everything. It's important, right, to and it's hard. I do the same thing. I'm like, because I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and there's nights I stay up till midnight. I can't help it, right? But a lot of that too, even though I might lay in bed at 9:30, 10 o'clock, it's my mind. It's hard to turn this off. It just I think too much and things just go on. And I got to do this. I need to do that. Blah, 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 blah. You know, all that adulting stuff.
Yeah.
But it's hard to cut it off. One of mine is procrastination, especially with my laundry, bro. Yeah. I do my own laundry. My wife don't do it. I do my own. And yeah, procrastination for sure. Podcast, man. Do you listen to any podcast?
No. I mean, I'll go through, look at this, look at all the previous ones. But no, I need to.
Dude, they're great, man. I listen to all kinds of podcasts, of course, motorcycle podcasts, but you know, Joe Rogan, dude, Theo Vaughn, just all kinds of. I've been on this like crime podcast. My wife got me in this crime podcast, listen to all that. So, but I love horror flicks though, so I'm into all that stuff. Music. What kind of music you listen to?
It's all over. I know my dad just hates country, but I'm into it now. Met some guys here at college. They're into it. They started playing it, and I naturally started listening to it as well. A little bit of rock, maybe. I know he's in the ZZ Top, so he kind of put me into that. And then, I mean, probably rap from basketball. R&B.
Yeah, I listen to pretty much everything. It just depends on my mood, mindset. Anything from Frank Sinatra to Young Dolph to CCR to
Mhm.
Bob Marley, whatever it is, right? Depends on the mood I'm in. I pop it in and let's go, man. Absolutely.
Sure.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Comedian. Who's? I mean, Theo Vaughn's pretty funny. I always, whenever there's a bunch, my feed on Instagram has a lot of clips of him. Just whenever he comes across, I always sit and watch.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Yes, sir.
Podcast is good too.
Mhm.
110%. Are you into spicy food? I love spicy food.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Do you watch the hot ones on YouTube?
Not really. I mean, sometimes here and there, but we've done actually. It's funny you bring that up. A few months ago, my roommate, we've known him forever. My dad's known his dad, their parents, friends. They got one of those hot ones box like challenges with the 10 different sauces, and we were doing it over New Year's. It's stupid. It's way too hot.
He said it's stupid. I love it, man. So I got 3 bottles of the last dab. It is okay. It's whatever, 3 million Scoville. It is hot, but it's got good flavor to it. It's hard to imagine a hot sauce that hot's got good flavor. I enjoy it. I don't eat it all the time, but there's times I'm like, let's go, right?
Yeah,
The bomb
there.
No, dude, you got to go back and do that, man.
Okay, all right.
You got to go back. You know what? Matter of fact, when we see each other on Sunday after the race, we're going to do the last dab. 100%. I'll bring my bottle with me.
Yeah,
we'll do it.
Drive home.
Yeah, 110%. Maybe that might not be a good idea. Oh my God. So the hottest thing so my buddies know I love hot stuff, and they bought me these peanuts. I think it was called the Death Nut Challenge. There were 13 million Scoville peanuts, and it was a pack of 6 of them. You had to eat all 6 and not drink nothing for 5 minutes.
Jeez.
Dude, the worst thing I ever done in my life. I did it, and I will never do it again. It was an experience, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
Very stupid, right? You think the bomb was hot?
Yeah, right.
Nah. Did you make it to the bomb?
Yeah, that's like which one was that? 8? You know which number that was? 8 or 9th hottest?
Yeah, I think it's like the 7th. I think it's towards the end. It's like when it makes the real big jump up.
Okay.
Even though it's not real hot on the Scoville unit, it's like 135 million Scovilles, or 135,000 Scoville, but it's what they put in. It's just absolutely just ridiculous. Right. We went to Florida. My wife's sister, her ex-husband was in the Army at the time, and we went down there, and they had this place called the Pepper Palace. You can go in there, and they have all these hot sauces and salsas and stuff, and they had this little clear thing. It was called the Inn hot sauce. You had to sign a waiver, and they gave you this like little ice cream cups with little wooden spoons. They put a dab on it, and I ended up buying me a bottle of that. It's good. It's like 6 million Scoville. It's hot, right? But you just put like 1 or 2 drops in like a thing of chili or something. Yeah. I'll make cheese dip. They're like, don't make it spicy. And I'm in the background. I'm like, yeah, it's not too spicy, I promise. And everybody's like, love it, man. Oh my God, I love it. Dude, are you a Star Wars fan?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I grew up watching that.
What Star Wars character would you be?
Oh, I mean, I guess Luke. That's the one I was not looked up to, but followed the most. Luke, or maybe Chewie. I feel like I'd fit in his costume. Chewie's cool.
Yeah, because he's 9 foot tall. Of course, you'd fit in his costume. That's hilarious, dude. I don't know, man. Like I love Star Wars. I don't know what character I'd be. One of my favorite characters is Darth Maul.
Okay. Yeah,
he didn't last too long. Well, he actually lived after that, but yeah, just like the double-bladed lightsaber, man, the red and all the horns coming out, dude. Just super cool, right? Yeah, I like Darth Maul, man. It's probably one of my favorite characters. I wouldn't be a Jedi, but I wouldn't be a Sith. I'd walk that gray area just because I'd want to be married and have kids, right? Okay. So I'd be like kind of Ahsoka, right, where she walks that gray area. She's not with the Jedi. She's not with the Sith. She just does whatever she wants to do. Right. I'm like a jellyfish in the ocean, just having a good time, right? Just going with the waves. Like, let's go. Let's go. Have you ever surfed before?
A little bit, yes, sir. Always. There's not much good surfing in Pensacola Beach, but when a hurricane comes, that's we're always out there.
I said when the hurricane comes, let's go surfing.
Right.
Oh my God. I love it, man. I love it. What's the one superpower you wish you had?
I think shape shifting, honestly.
You're the
Shape
first person that said shape shifting. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't
What's
know.
the first thing you'd shape shift into?
Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't thought about it. Maybe like I don't know if it's basic, like a cat.
He said a cat.
That'd be cool. Just kind of chill out. I don't
Chill
know.
out with a cat. Be lazy like a cat. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Or something. I
Do,
don't know.
do you have any dogs or cats yourself?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got one dog, two cats. They're at my parents' house. They just moved up to Tennessee.
I
But
love it.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a dog and two cats myself, man.
Nice.
110%. Superpower I'd want, dude, teleportation, man. I could be like, Brogan, I'll meet you at the library here in a second. Boom. We'd sit down beside him and be like, I'm going back home. Boom. Or, hey, I'm going to Phillip Island.
Yeah, right.
Right, wherever, right? Hey, I'm going to Magello. Boom. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go hang out with Rossi at the ranch. Boom, I'm gone. Right.
Be awesome. Yeah.
I'm going to the TT, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy a house at the TT. That'd be dream, man. Absolutely, man. That's hilarious. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
What's in the console?
Rainbow Six, Minecraft, maybe a little bit of Fortnite, but not much. All the MotoGPs and 2K.
You sound like my son right now. Fortnite, Minecraft, and Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah. So
that's a good game, man. I play it, but I like Ghost Recon Wildlands. That was my game.
Yeah, I've have that. I haven't played it in a long time. But yeah, that was good.
It was a good co-op game. Me and my boy get on there and just talk shit and play, dude. It was a great game. The Breakpoint one just kind of disappointed, right?
Yeah, I don't think I didn't get in that one much.
No. I mean, I like Tomb Raider, Assassin's Creed, of course, road racing, man. I've been playing I'm almost done with Ride 5. I'm gonna beat everything in Ride 5. Yeah, of course, when Grand Theft Auto comes out, everybody's gonna get that game, right?
Right.
But I don't get a chance to play very many video games. Too busy. But when I do get to sit down and enjoy it, I like to, be like a kid again, man, and enjoy it. Are you currently binge watching on anything TV? Any TV series you currently watching you can recommend?
It was over a year ago. I binged most of Suits. I really got into that like that. I mean, episodes are kind of similar, but it's like short, quick. Enjoyed that. Landman, I like that too. And then on Apple TV, Pluribus. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I have.
We watched all 9 episodes that just came out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm currently watching For All Mankind on Apple TV. That's a good one.
Okay.
For All Mankind, and then brain fart, dude. The soccer one, man, where the head coach comes out to the UK and takes over the soccer team. It's absolutely incredible. It's on Apple TV. Can't remember. I got a brain fart. Can't remember the name of it. But I'll text you, dude. You got to watch. Freaking hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I don't. Then we watched. Me and my wife were big into. I'm having such a hard time. Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all my roommates were watching that. I never got into it. Never started watching it.
It's good.
I'm missing out, but.
Yes, thank you, Ted Lasso. Yes, Ted. Travis said Ted Lasso, bro. I'm telling you, it's such a great show. Super funny. It's freaking hilarious, man. Because you got a football. The American handball coach that don't know nothing about the real football, right? It's good stuff, man. Absolutely good stuff. Let me ask you this: what would you like to see change in our sport right now?
I mean, that's a good question. Maybe I'm not complaining about it, but there was a big gap, at least in twins, between the top crazy built Aprilias and the bottom SVs when I was on SV. I mean, that's not like a bad thing. That's just a part of it. And now that I'm on the Aprilia, ponied up a little bit, then it brings it down a little bit. I don't know. Something changed specifically. Do you have something in mind?
I mean, I would like to see, obviously racing's expensive, but I'd like to see some way of controlling the cost a little bit better.
Okay.
I would like to see, especially for the entry level, not everybody can afford a $30,000 Talent Cup bike just to go make entry level in Moto America. So yeah, I'd like to see some things change in the sport too as well, right? And you're right. There is such a big gap in from the head guys and the Twins Cup. Same thing in Super Hooligans, right? There's a huge gap between the factory Super Hooligans and everybody else. So
Mhm. No,
yeah,
I agree with you. Just piggybacking off that. I don't know. It's not a bad thing. It's a part of it, but
it is. I would hate to be the guy or the girl or the team making the rules and the regulations and the plates and the block and all this stuff, trying to make all these bikes on the same level, especially in super sport too as well, right? There's
yeah,
who would imagine back in the day, especially me and your dad, right? Where a Ducati 595 is super sport bike. You're like, that's almost a 1,000. What are you talking about, man? 600, 599 is a 600. That's yeah. How has the sport changed, right? It's absolutely yeah, dude. If you could travel back to any era of time, where would you go? Where would Brogan go?
like racing specific or just in general.
Just in general. I would like to go back to where, dude, I'm big into like Egyptian mythology and Greek mythology. So I'd like to go back and hang out with the Spartans back in the day for a day, right?
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. I think I would keep it simple. Go if I kept my same athletic ability, same body, same build. I think I would be D1 back in. I don't know what year specifically, but in the maybe 70s, 60s. I don't know. I mean, I think I'd be playing basketball, college, if not professional.
I love it, man. Do you cook yourself? Do you cook?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
know how to cook?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
All
I think
right.
so. Always
Some
cooking
of my
for
friends.
everybody.
All right, good. Because some of my friends are like, yeah, I cook ramen noodles. I'm like, dude, that's not cooking. You're heating up water and noodles. What are you talking about? There's nothing in making
Right.
ramen noodles
Got
or Campbell's soup, right? You just pour it in the pot and heat it up.
no, we got a big flat top Blackstone for Christmas. I'm always cooking burgers, chicken, whatever for the whole house.
I love it, man. I love it, dude. I don't have a Blackstone. That's what I'm gonna get next is a Blackstone. We
Oh,
just got a grill a couple years ago, but
oh,
you
they're
get
awesome.
I know my buddy just got one down the street, and we're always going there cooking just whatever. Or just throw it on the Blackstone. Let's just throw it on the Blackstone, right? Right there, with the aprons on, acting like we know what we're doing.
Yes, sir.
Let's be honest. So, karaoke song, bro. What's our go-to karaoke song?
Probably gonna have to go country again. Sorry,
Let's
Dad.
go. Sorry, Travis.
Yeah, Treaty Oak Revival. I like that band. Not any song specific from them, but just in general.
Yeah,
it's in a good bit of them in the past. So I get mine this past summer.
yeah, dude, they're great band. They're on my playlist. 110%. 110%. So, listen, dude, this has been a lot of fun, man. We're coming up on an hour of this already, dude. It goes by so quick. It really does. Dude, I love that you're in love with the TT because I'm absolutely in love with the TT. And listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: whatever aspirations and dreams you envision in this sport, bro, I hope you achieve them 10 times over. 110%. This is not the only time that we're gonna sit down together and do this. I want to follow you, and I told you this when I first met you. So we'll sit back down this year after the season starts and catch up. Travis says, I raised you better than that. I love it, man. Yes, I love it. I love it. Last question for you, man. Listen, your career's over. You're making a road racing career. I mean that, right? Your leathers are up. Brogan has his own Moto America team. Okay. What manufacturer motorcycle would you have? What category would you be in? And who are the 2 current riders in Moto America you'd put on your bikes? It could be any class.
Oh, that's tough. I think probably I don't have any experience with the 600s or thousands. Not opposed to them, but just don't know much about racing them. I've never been on it. So I guess twins or hooligans. I'd like to try hooligans sometime. That'd be really fun. But I'll say twins, and then just current riders. Maybe I'm gonna say Ryan Wolf, and then maybe either like Chapin or Alessandro. I mean, they're stupid fast.
All
With them.
three of them are good buddies of mine, man. Yeah, dude. Wolf, dude, Chapin, and can't go wrong, right? With
Right.
none of them. DeMario, yeah, man, good stuff, man. I love it, dude. It's a question that I always ask my friends because I always beat myself. I'm like, dude, what would I do, right? Who would I put on it? Kind of changes from time to time,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, man, it's good stuff, man. Well, listen, I'm gonna let you end the podcast here in a second. Before I let you end it, I just gotta tell everybody, man, thank you guys and girls so much. If it wasn't for you and Brogan and everybody coming on here, I wouldn't be able to do this. So it's nothing but love to each and every single one of you. It's seriously, I mean, it's an absolute honor. Robert said, dude, I just got my Pin to Gas shirt. Bro, sick. Thank you, Robert, for all the love and support, my man. And speaking of that, I do have some still these shirts right here. Big shout out to Hyper Naked for me and them did a collab. So I still have some for sale. I don't have many left. So if you're interested, hit me up and I get one out to you so you can start 2026 in a proper mega way, right? With your Pin to Gas shirt. Let's go. But yeah, listen, this episode will be out here in about 30 minutes, out everywhere. I'll tag you on social medias and I'll send you the direct link. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, dude, Brogan, for coming on, dude. It's been an absolute honor to have you on. I had so much fun and it's been 6 months in the making, and here we are, right? So,
Thank you. Appreciate you
yeah,
having me.
dude, listen, again, the honor's all mine. Make sure when you see your dad, Travis, you're expecting a big hug from Brogan from me, man. Still want you on, Travis. So hit me up. Brogan's got my number. I can't remember if we exchanged numbers or not. And let's schedule that thing and make it happen. But Brogan, tell everybody where they can find you on social medias. And one more question for you. Are you gonna have merch for sale this year? You gonna have any shirts or anything?
Not planning on it. No, we just have like 4 or 5 team shirts for us. So not really. Maybe we should look into that though. Sure. I think Bison's got some crew shirts coming out, so maybe we could get some of that.
Yeah. Well, you see, my when I was Bison for the past 2 years, I got me a suit, and they did my original 2 shirts, my pink and blue one. Yeah, so they're absolutely they can do it. But dude, tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, mainly Instagram. That's my name or at YoBroman59, and then Facebook is my name or Travis Richards. The two of us are posting. Bison might post a little bit, but I think Instagram's the most.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can find Brogan on Instagram. Make sure you message him, follow him, send him all the love. And when you're out there on the track, make sure you stop by and say hi and get that picture and that autograph. It does mean a lot. Joe, what is up, Joe, bro? He says, I want a Team Brogan shirt. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Make it happen.
Yes, let's go. Well, listen, Brogan, is there anything you want to say?
No, sir. No, just that's a pretty sick room. I was just looking at everything when you're pointing out your shirts.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of memorabilia. I got so many freaking hats. It's ridiculous. I got so many shirts. Most of them are my friend shirts that race. I get team shirts from them. Yeah, this is actually Cam Bobier's championship winning R1 front. I actually got hang on, let me just move my camera right here. That's his tail section. And then that is actually Alex Marquez's Mark VDX K-Lex off his Moto2 bike, tank shroud seat unit signed by him.
Sweet.
Man, I got so much stuff, dude. It's ridiculous, dude. There's Isaac's Woodworth lower. I got my main Eli block. I got his leather suit behind my AGV sports suit, which is Aiden Theo's up there. I got Casey Stoner signed, dude, Rossi, you name it, dude. Anthony Gobert. I got Kyle Wyman, Brad Baker, Sammy Halbert. Bro,
Sweet.
I'm a nerd. I am a dude. I'm ate up with it, man. It's to me, it's a lifestyle. It has been since I fell in love with motorcycles since I was a little kid, man. That's what started this whole journey. Obviously, my dad, right? My dad was a fighter pilot, and he used to take me riding. I remember sitting on his tank, putting my hands up on the bars, holding it, and we'd get back and be like, more, let's go. And then they'd try to find me. I'd disappear. I'd be trying to climb on the bike saying, let's go for a ride.
Sure.
So, yeah, man, I love it, man. I love it. But anyway, Brogan, this has been a lot of fun. I'm going to let you go so you can get back to having fun with all your friends. Make sure you give all your family a big hug for me. And again, I appreciate everybody tuning in to this podcast tonight. It'll be out everywhere. And Joe, thank you. He says the room is legit. Yeah, appreciate it, man. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. And Brogan, I will see you at the track here this year soon, coming up at Atlanta.
Yep.
after in Daytona. All right,
Mhm.
cool. So we'll catch up then. We'll schedule our second podcast when I see you in Atlanta, my friend.
Will do. Look
And
forward to it.
we'll actually do a live one there. Me and you'll sit down and do a live, like 10-minute
Sounds
live
good.
at the track. Let's go. Right. So on that note, I'm out of here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat, and I'll see you guys soon. Brogan,
Sir.
I'll give you a holler.
Yes, sir.
See you guys.
Bye.
Calling all two-wheel enthusiasts, get ready to rev up your earbuds with Pin the Gas Podcast, the ultimate motorcycle racing podcast, hosted by Chris Simcoe, one of our very own excellent leaders here in Roanoke, Virginia. With expert analysis, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive writer interviews, Pin the Gas Podcast delivers the adrenaline rush of the racetrack straight to your ears. Whether you're a diehard fan or a curious newcomer, you'll gain insights that will transform how you watch and understand motorcycle racing. On your favorite podcast app, join Simcoe as he takes you on a high-speed journey through the world of motorcycle racing. Pin the Gas Podcast.
Bro.